an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia, and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia's offense takes the field for the first time today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Got his man quickly. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bulldogs come to the line where they play. Downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. They'll ride the hot hand. And a pick. 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Schroeder. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Georgia! Grabbed in the end zone and put 6 on the board.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tennessee's offense has the ball for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills. I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and your sideline-to-sideline speed. But David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look...
Breaks into the open. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Vols come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rossi. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The run from the shotgun. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Vols!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
He does a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Dogs! A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Rossi. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarters. They come to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the move, it's Wiggins. There he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Rides to back and leaves it. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And the Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll give it to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Wide open downfield. Flying down the right side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So here is the Tennessee offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking downfield on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try the run. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the balls are flying down the field. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Flips it out on the screen.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
They kick it away on 4th down. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
The Dogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to run for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that
breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Got the first down, looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Throws to the wideout. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man. Never going to forget his first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Gets open down the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped hold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. The snap sets up the throw. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it past the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Works the middle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Inside the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. To the air on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They'll immediately call timeout. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. That is no good. Guys, after the missed field goal, the lead is still 23. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need. Oh, he's got some space. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
For wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Vols, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rushes on him. And the throw out to the sideline took just a few yards. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Makes the grab at the 10. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Meadows. Still running at the 40. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Bringing the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Fires to the big fella. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it. It's Wiggins. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And now the ball is free in the end zone. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to... And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Touchdown, Dogs! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer. And that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Rossi. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Got his man. Breaks it. Just keeps moving. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The inside handoff. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gonna run it. It's Rourke. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time in this type of game.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's a heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Vols line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in at the 40. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the try is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. To the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. Wants to return it. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. So they're closing in on a solid top 25 win for the resume, in addition to holding off any thoughts of an upset.
Well, they were very anxious and eager, too, to make a statement to the entire country just how dominant they were. They have so much confidence in themselves. They wanted to prove it to everybody else. They wanted to prove it to their opponent here today. They dominated in all 3 phases.
And now they put the college football world on notice. That was a nice win. You get these top 25 wins, they're big for your resume, big for your confidence. Everybody else starts to look at you a little bit more seriously.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Georgia.
And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meat open wound. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting...